a race level that used it as well. That wound up getting canceled at the last minute. I'm not entirely sure why. It's me! I have my own room in the ROM hack race level. Oh, that's cool. Wow. Seen by anyone before tonight. No! That's better. Looked real weird for a second. Even though Twitch couldn't see it, it looked weird. Hi, everybody. Welcome in, Mac. Let me just make sure everything's running the way it should be. I think everything is good to go. You're gonna have to yell at me if the YouTube looks bad. It's not Casio. Does my title still say Casio? If it does, Twitch has, it is a terrible failure. Hey there, all kids. It does. Twitch is a terrible failure. Why does it say Casio? I changed that forever ago. Let me click the button 30 more times. I really wish I could trust Twitch to just do the thing I tell it to do. Why am I hearing myself? That's terrible. Okay, we're better now. So, what I am doing right now, I'm going to be playing the Infinite Grand Poo World 2 Bowser fight. I'm going to do that for a little while we wait for the Dabble Direct to start. Which is at 9 Eastern, about an hour and 20 minutes from now. My friend Dobbs, who has published such games such as Dabble Worlds and Pen Pals, he's going to be announcing what projects he's showing off soon. And we're gonna react to the presentation as it happens. But that's enough talk. Have at you. We're gonna do Bowser. Hey, thank you very much for that follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in, Helms and Helms. So, I'm probably a little rusty on this fight right now. The most hits I've ever gotten has been 18, and the world record is 44. I'm not likely to get the world record anytime soon, but if you look up in the very top right corner of the screen, there's a coin counter, and that coin counter is showing how many times I've hit Bowser so far. Normally it would take 8 hits to win in this fight. This version will just keep going infinitely. I guess technically you could probably count it as a win if I get over 100. I'm not gonna get over 100. Bowser looks a little different. Yeah, the graphic here is kind of close to his SMB3 sprite. In Super Mario World, the only time you ever see Bowser is when he's in his clown car. So there's not really a good graphic of him just being out walking around. Oh, Did not expect him to stop there. That was, I think, 12 hits, which is a pretty decent first attempt. Hey, Joey. Yes, 44 is the world record for this fight. Welcome in, everybody on YouTube. We are currently doing the Grand Poo World 2 Infinite Bowser fight. This Bowser that I'm facing off against, he was the final boss of what was a very difficult Kaizo ROM hack called Grand Poo World 2. In the original game, it took 8 hits to win this fight. And getting those 8 hits for the first time, for me, took 8 hours. I've been practicing this fight a lot since then. So this fight, it changes, well, I'd say every 3 hits, but that's not completely accurate. He's got 3 different phases, and you can tell what phase he's in by the color of his shell. He goes back and forth between green, which is the easiest, kind of a turquoise color, and the orange shell that he has right now. And he gets more dangerous as he goes up from green to turquoise to orange. Next hit, he's going to change color. It can be kind of hard to see unless you're looking for it. See, he's more of a bluish color now. Now he's orange. When he turns orange, he starts doing his most dangerous version of all of his moves. And also the little fires with faces, they start falling down from the ceiling. They aim directly for me. There can only ever be 2 of those active at once. We're at 3 hits right now. So, ordinarily in this fight, I'll be trying to stack my hits so that I spend as little time in the more dangerous phases as possible. Here in the Infinite version, it doesn't matter, because it's just going to cycle around anyway. At least, I think it doesn't matter. I could try doing it again. That stinks. What is this hack? This is the Infinite Grand Poo World 2 Bowser fight. What's for supper? I had a chicken wrap, I guess I would call it, wherein I took chicken nuggets and lettuce and cheese and some kind of sauce and threw them in a tortilla, and it was wonderful. I think that's something like hello from Mexico. Hello. It's kind of become one of my go-to meals because it's something I can throw together quickly with only a few ingredients, and it still tastes good. That was close. Yeah, get the most hits. Honestly, I would say the best reason to use this is just if you are speedrunning Grand Poo World 2 and you need practice for this fight. Because it's much faster than using the actual game. But there's records out there for having gotten the most hits. Most I've gotten has been 18, and the world record stands at 44 right now. Most I've gotten today has been 12. Also, it's fun. Yeah, 44. That would count for 5.5 back-to-back kills on the normal version of this fight. This is kind of the easiest version of this fight, though, because you start with a mushroom. Hey there, Shu. You're watching Barb play Jump Team hacks? Yeah. I have not gone very far in the world of Jump Team stuff. Trying to think of what I have played. I played a good deal of Yump 2. I played through all of RAC and OMH, which are not... I don't think they're explicitly Jump Team stuff. I'm a little confused on how the Yump and RAC teams are made up, but I think it's a lot of the same people. Whoops. I really enjoyed RAC and OMH. Alright, we're at 5 hits right now. Bowser's in his most dangerous phase. I'll tell you what I've been seeing a lot of bits and pieces of is Ooh, the bean hack. That looks really good. It's an owl raid! Hey, owl. Do I know first name Butt? I sure do.
Just what do you think they're doing there?
Okay, I got a little lucky there. We'll take luck. That was 8 hits, so he's now back to phase 1. This is the least dangerous phase of Bowser. Alright, back to phase 2 again. What's PB? PB is 18. Peanut butter. Today, I just got 13. That's the highest I've gotten today. What's holding me back right now is I'm basically always taking a hit in phase 3. I need to not get hit, and then it'll be easy. All kids, you're being far too edgy. You should really stop that. Oops. We have another edgy person here, too. Hey, thanks, Shu. Yeah, Barb, Juzzcook, Panga. I wish we could see more of Panga playing SNW. I understand why he doesn't, though. Really? Back-to-back hammers, that's unfortunate. He's not normally supposed to be able to do that, but he can pick the same move back-to-back in the middle of a phase change. Thanks, Virtual Slayer. So, this fight that we're doing right here, this is what would normally be the final boss fight at the end of Grand Poo World 2. It's an expert difficulty Kaizo ROM hack. The ordinary goal of this fight is to hit Bowser 8 times. I am playing a special version of this, where the fight just keeps going on infinitely. And my goal is just to try and hit him as many times as I can. If you look up in the top right corner, there's a counter showing how many times I've hit him. So there is no finishing this. But the best I've ever done has been 18 hits. I got 13 earlier. The world record currently stands at 44. I'm gonna be playing this for about another hour or so. We have a special event going on a little bit later today where my friend Dobbs is going to be doing Dabble Direct. You know how they didn't have E3 this year and how they're doing like online presentations showing off new games? My friend is the creator of hit indie Steam game Pen Pals, as well as Dabble Worlds, and we're gonna see more information about his upcoming project. $34 is a lot. Can you imagine 34 of anything? Hold on, I gotta move my dog. Oh. You're a good boy. You are a good boy. You can stay right here, that's fine. You can stay here. No, I'm not much of a speedrunner. I can speedrun, I hold a few speedrunning world records. I've never submitted anything for GDQ. I'm gonna be just attending it as a viewer this year, though. My doggo is named Spike. He is a very good boy. I've actually recently lost one of my world records. The one for Gamble Quiz Percent, which, to be fair, the only reason I had that is because nobody else had ever touched the category. And the current world record holder holds all the rest of the categories for that game, so... I think things are working out how they should. Come on, man. Is this molded Mario World? No, there's no mold present in this game. Hey, Ingrid. Oh, you meant modded. I see. This is the final boss fight of a Kaizo expert ROM hack called Grand Poo World 2. That Space Core sound you just heard was the arrival of my friend Dobbs, who, as I said, is the presenter of tonight's Dabble Direct, where he's showing off his latest project he's been working on. Hey, Zenith. Should play Trials of Death? No. Playing Trials of Death would require getting good at Mario Maker 1, which would have very little practical application. There's been a couple of people that have beaten it since it was uploaded by Brayden. And that one super cool cheesed clear, which was amazing to see. 10 minutes of Dupu doing the floss. No, the cross-platform chat is off for experimentation reasons. It's on Twitch, but it's not there on the vertical format. It's Dobbs! Dobbs of Dobbsworks fame. Creator of hit indie game on Steam, Pen Pals. Pioneer of the Suika 'em up category, or genre of game. It's hit. Everyone loves Pen Pals. I don't know if you saw that, Ingrid. Probably not, but there was an explanation that came through that the YouTube people were getting upset that we were spelling roadblocks incorrectly when we were making fun of it. Oops. Where I'm from North Carolina. I feel like I'm in a pretty unique position where I'm physically located, because I'm in the southern United States, and I'm in an area that has no cicadas this year. I hear they're everywhere else. My password is Hunter2. Have I played this? I've done the Grand Poo World 2 Bowser fight a lot. I was actually looking at the map today of where all the different cicada broods are and when they're gonna show up next. So this that I'm playing right now is literally just this fight. It is an infinite version of this fight that goes on forever and ever. This fight comes from Grand Poo World 2. It's the final boss fight of that game. And originally when I learned how to do this fight, it took me 8 hours to get my first victory. A victory being 8 hits on Bowser. This one will just keep going forever as long as I stay alive. Correct, there's no winning here. Yes, it is incredibly not easy to pass this stage. It can't be done. The best I have ever done on this infinite version has been 18 hits, which would be 2 back-to-back victories on the normal fight. And world record holder has 44 hits. Did I make a hack? I have not. I've built some levels, but I need to work a lot more before it's something that I could show off. What's my favorite hack? I would say Luminescent still. Luminescent is really good. I'm gonna see if I can start doing double hits again. It's usually what I try to do in this version of this fight. And not in this version, in the normal version of this fight. Because he changes phases at 3 hits, and then 5 hits. And if I can keep him in a lower phase for a longer period of time, it makes the fight a little easier. I have played Super Germ Dove World. Dobbs made Super Germ Dove World. So he's made ROM hacks in addition to having built such games as Dabble Worlds and Pen Pals. And if you've ever played the almost Game and Watch like type of games, he made a game called Say When, where you control a man moving back and forth, catching cheese as it falls. Yeah, that, the Dabble Direct starts at 9 Eastern Time, which, as you'll all know, is 6 Pacific. That's when we're gonna see whatever it is that Dobbs has been working on. There's a couple of projects that I know he's had in the works. We haven't seen any updates in a while on what's going on over at Dabbleworks Industries. And with now being the time when we see all of the video game companies putting out their presentations, it's a good time for a Dabble Direct. Who knows, we might even see Silksong. Alright, I'm at 15 hits right now. It's the new PB. If I can just get one more hit, this is gonna be... Ah, gosh. When's my next stream? Tomorrow night. Have I seen the Mario Brothers CD hack? I have seen it. I think it's very strange that they made a trailer so early. It's gonna be another year until it comes out. More than a year, in fact. More than a year. That's almost a year. Alright, my PB for today has been 15. This fight would normally take 8 hits to win, but this is a version that just keeps on going forever. There is no end to this version of the fight that I'm playing. You're just trying to collect as many hits as you possibly can. The world record for anyone ever comes in at 44 hits. Hello, Spike. I think it's really nice to be able to hear the full version of this song. So this fight does actually get harder as I play it. This is the final boss of the ROM hack Grand Poo World 2. This is a special version of that fight where it just keeps on going forever. It's gotta make you really dizzy to spin around in the shell. That's gotta be the only reason he doesn't do it all the time. There's 3 things that he does that gives me the opportunity to hit him. Throwing a shell, smashing into the wall with the shell spin. That causes a throw block to drop, like that. And sending the walls at me. There's 1 block on the top of one of the walls that I can pick up to throw at him. Hey, thanks, Entitled. Now there actually is a harder version of this fight, but I'm focusing on the infinite fight for right now. The plan for tonight is to play this until the Dabble Direct starts. That's at 8 Eastern. We've got... Sorry, that's at 9 Eastern. We've got a little bit less than an hour right now. And then after that, I'm going to go and return to Casio Mario World, which is the ROM hack I've been working on. So I'm actually not super familiar with vertical live streams on YouTube. How do you actually like it? Is there like a like button that you have to press? Click on the 3 dots and then, okay, thank you. That actually is super helpful, because I can tell people about that if they ask. Jessica, thank you so much for that Heart Me gift. Hope you're having a good evening. Hope everybody's just as excited as I am for the Dabble Direct event that we're gonna see. Mr. Saturn is here, boing. I could have gotten away from that without taking damage, but it would have been very difficult. I should have thrown the block. I actually don't think it would have saved me, but it would have gotten me one more hit. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Mr. Saturn. Hey, Game Boy, how you doing? You play this? You play, what, Grand Poo World 2? Game Boy, thanks so much for that follow. I appreciate that. So, I'm trying to be clear about what it is that I'm doing right now. This is the final boss from Grand Poo World 2. This is not the regular version of this fight. This is a version that goes on forever, and you can't beat it. My goal is just to hit him as many times as I possibly can. Ordinarily, it would take 8 hits to win. And the best that I've ever done has been 18 hits. And the world record is currently at 44. Alright, we just got to 10 hits. The fight has basically reset itself, except I no longer have my mushroom. Ah, bad jump. I actually didn't even see what my score was there. It was, at the very least, 13. Could have been more. I know that it was not 16. It might have been 14. The arena isn't smaller. It does look different. On the edges where we see the spikes right now, those are normally munchers, and the background is completely different, but the dimensions are the same. Now, one thing that is different, which makes this a not ideal way of practicing this fight. When Bowser drops in at the very beginning, he's close to the middle of the arena, and in the real version, he's closer to the edge of it. And that's the big difference. What's the world record? World record is 44. Which, if you can do some math, that equates to it equates to 5.5 back-to-back clears of the regular fight. Yeah, this is pretty hard. The very first time I did this boss fight, I only had to do the 8 hits, and it took me 8 hours of attempts to be able to get that once. Pretty difficult. threw it to her. Wow, he stopped way, way later than I expected. What's my personal record? 18. Oh man, you played Grand Poo World 2? That's awesome. Yeah, Grand Poo World 2 was a really fun Kaizo ROM hack that came out in 2018. Welcome back, Latte. What did he call you? I didn't expect him to just stand in that corner for so long. Wow, that throw. Reminds you of Hollow Knight? Hollow Knight, but with a better map. Latte, thank you so much for that Heart Me gift. Hollow Knight, but no bug lore. There's been speculation that we might hear about Silk Song during the Dabble Direct. Is this the last level? So what I'm currently playing, this is the only level. What I'm doing is a version of the Grand Poo World 2 final boss that goes on infinitely. Silk Song. You know, it's gonna be a really sad day whenever Silk Song actually gets a release date and then misses that release date. And I say it's gonna be a sad day because we're not gonna be able to make these jokes anymore. How much he need that he died. So this version of this fight is not winnable. Ordinarily it takes 8 hits. This version goes on infinitely, and you can't win. When Silk Song gets canceled. Oh man. Imagine you're what's-his-face from Team Cherry. Did they ever actually confirm that they were working on Half-Life 3? I know it's been, apparently something that Valve has been working on for forever, but Mushroom? What mushroom? A mushroom would make this fight too easy. I thought they had like a script for Half-Life 3 or something. I feel like some writer talked about that. Probably canceled entirely. It honestly... I mean, if it had been in production, it would be like Duke Nukem Forever, where they would have had to completely change the technology that they were working with, like, several times at this point. Alex could have been Half-Life 3? Oh, okay. I should play that sometime. I don't think it would be particularly easy for me to play, but I think I could do it. You hope they make Half-Life 3, but more like Overwatch? Oh, you mean like Deadlock? Alright, we have about half an hour until the Dabble Direct starts. Excited for what we might see. What level is this? This is the Infinite Grand Poo World 2 Bowser fight. So ordinarily you could find this boss fight at the end of Grand Poo World 2, which is an expert Kaizo ROM hack of Super Mario World. And that fight would normally take 8 hits to win. This one just keeps going until I die. Oh yeah, staying alive in this room is not easy. The 5v5 hero shooter is pretty hard to find these days, honestly. Oh, I wish I could get 20 hits in one go. Yeah, so this is from a ROM hack called Grand Poo World 2. This is not in the original Super Mario World game or Super Nintendo. Come on, Bowser. That is the reason why I shouldn't be so high up in the air. I was thinking about how I shouldn't have been bouncing so high off of him, but I didn't remember why. Well, here's the thing is, this would not have been... If Nintendo had made this, and they tried to sell it as a product, it would be too hard for people. That's a weird place to be talking about that phone. I hope that you leave and that you think about what you're saying and that you change your mind. And I will show... Oh, no, he's already been shown the door. Thank you. any rule to claiming the record. Just hit him more than 44 times. What's my favorite Lego? I don't think I have a favorite Lego. I never really had Lego sets. I had individual bricks, and that was about it. Max int. No, I'm good on moderators right now. If I needed more, I have some people I would ask. Oh, that's awesome, Dobbs. How many years is that? Yeah, I really like this song. It's from not King of Fighters, but the other, the SNK beat 'em up. Final Fury? It's Geese Howard's theme. Isn't there a Lego brick of the day that's just the same brick every day? I think I remember seeing that. 10 years in the box. That's almost a year. Oh, it is part 2564. Got it. Okay. It managed to just tickle my brain exactly the right way. I was so busy agreeing about the music that I forgot to thank you very much, Fabanero, for the roses. Oh, that is funny. I don't remember seeing that. I hope you'll stay a little bit after the Kaizo. We're gonna be watching a presentation that's been put together from one of my favorite video game companies, which would be Dabble Works. We don't know exactly what's gonna be announced, but we're gonna see some cool stuff. They've got a whole direct presentation that they're gonna show. That starts at 9 Eastern, so a little bit less than a half hour. They. Every single employee of Dabble Works. The fine folk at Dabble Works. Alright, we're at 8 hits right now. So the fight has just reset back to the easy mode. Hey, Violent Train. There is no winning this fight, it just keeps going as long as I survive. The best I've gotten today has been 15.